Fellow Biafrans, it's very painful and unbearable to wait. And I think in the case of Biafra with Fulani and Nigeria, is something that needed an urgent attention. But I come to discover that some Biafrans are jokers. They are joking with their lives, they are joking with their futures, they are joking with everything that made them human being. As Fulani terrorists have decided to take away their livelihood and their lives and their future by force. Don't forget that the Bible said that right from the day of John the Baptist, the heaven suffer violence, and violent men take it by force. No freedom without a fight, no freedom without bloodshed, no freedom without sacrifice, no freedom without money, no freedom without risk, no freedom without sincerity, no freedom without alliances, no freedom without eligibility, competence in education, natural wisdom, in all ramifications of life. And what I'm saying this moment is that we know the causes of our problems. We know why our people are dying. So we can no longer claim ignorant of this. And this is the time to fight to an end. Since your governors and your politicians from Igbo land are not ready to save anybody, so it is necessary that everyone should take the bull by the horn by making sure that he takes his destiny into his hands. Since whether if you fight, you will die. If you didn't fight, you will die. Why won't you die a gallant death to say that you are fighting to save yourself? You are fighting to save your family. You are fighting to save your children. You are fighting to save your wife. You are fighting to save your husband. You are fighting to save your mother. You are fighting to save your father. In the process, you lost your life. And that is a gallant death. You didn't die so cheap that you are just eating in your house and somebody come and bring you out and kill you for nothing. And this is the plans of Igbo politicians to render Biafran nation ineffective and useless, that nobody will remember anything about Biafra forever and ever. And their plans is to make sure that nobody make mention of Biafra in Nigeria, so that they can completely, comfortably stealing, embezzling, and kidnapping, and killing, and raping innocent people. I believe that my message is very clear this time around, as in Wifru and what is his name? The Soludo, Hope Uzodinma, and the Peter Mba, and the Oti, all of them claimed that they are not aware of the terrorist activities going on in the Southeast, because they believe that there is no how the terrorists can kill all the Biafrans or all the people in the Southeast. But remember, your own have not been killed. Let me remind the Biafrans so that they can wake up. No Southeast politician's child have been killed or kidnapped or raped. No Southeast politician have been killed or kidnapped or deal with anyhow. And this is why they have the impudence to be talking rubbish on the social media. that the killings going on in Enugu State, Abia State, Imo State, uh, Anambra State, and Ebonyi State is a normal thing, that it happens everywhere. I want to tell you that it is not a normal thing, because you know how you suffer to born your own child, and none of them's children are in Nigeria. They have packaged them to United Kingdom, where death will not see them. But I'm telling you that the death that is coming will spread all over the place. So none of you nor your children will escape it, because the people you have killed, their bloods are crying unto God for vengeance, and God will revenge. In no distant time, what I'm saying now is this: let us stop pretending and claiming that we are in overseas. We are in the Washington, D.C. We are in Hong Kong. We are in Italy. We are in Canada. We are in Finland. We are in Asia country. So let us stop making these claims. Let us go straight to the point and hit the nail on the head, that every Biafran who mean to be free from the oligarchy, terrorism, banditry, and Sokoto Caliphate mentality, wherever you are, you have to arrange soldiers and arrange the necessary materials. Join me inside the forest in Biafra land, precisely in southeast part of Nigeria. Join me in the bush and in the forest. Let's fish them out. When they kill you people, they will run inside the bush. And the government you call your government will not authorize the militaries, the DSS, the police to go inside the bush and fish them out and let them test death as they kill you people. They appreciate your death so much because your death gives them money, promotes their political agendas in Nigeria. So for this reason, Southeast politicians are not needed, and they cannot continue their evil functions in Nigeria. I'm telling you the truth. So this period, I want us to join forces together. Without joining forces together, if you are feeling that you are this, you are that, and you are in highly places and whatever, just to know it, that that very place you call your home, one day you find it difficult. One day it will hungry you to go to that your home. You only discover that non-entities have ravaged and pavaged and invaded your home. You don't have a home again. Instead of you, who is the landlord, now occupying your house, the fugitives are now occupying your compound. How do you look at it? And that's why I'm telling you now, I'm not begging you, I'm not urging you, I'm telling you the truth, that the Igbo politicians are not ready to fight terrorists. They are not ready to tell Fulanis to leave Southeast. So it is I and you that will make them, fish them out of the bush and send them back to the north. The Fulanis have no place in Igbo land. Fulanis are not Igbos. Fulanis are not Biafrans. Fulanis are terrorists. Some of you pretend as if all is well. But deep down in your heart, you are dying because many of your siblings have been killed. and you cannot open your mouth and say a word. Just imagine. Imagine the statement of a governor of Ebonyi State. Imagine his statement. Imagine the statement of Charles Soludo. Imagine the statement of Peter Mba. Imagine the statement of Hope Uzodinma. And they have already started working towards their statements in order to shift you people away and have their election 2027 peacefully. If you want to take Biafra, if you want to have Biafra, I'm telling you the truth, heads must roll, clothes must soak with blood. If you must flush Fulanis, terrorists and bandits out of Southeast, you are not going to look back. You are not going to look at your money. You are not going to look at the face of anybody. You don't listen to whatever anybody is saying, because your land is your land, your home is your home. The people now, they displaced. The people now, they raised their houses down. The people now, they slaughter. The people now that they injured. The people now that are helpless and completely messed up and hopeless. Now tell me their hope. Show me a way out for them, even for them to see food to eat. The pains they are going through now, is any of the Igbo politicians passing through that pain? Is their children passing through those pains? So for this reason, you are the one to quench your thirst. Igbos, rise up. Southeast, rise up against the Igbo politicians. They are terrorists. Don't allow them to prevail over you to contest any election 2027 in the Southeast, because now we discover that Biafra has been redeclared a nation. So what are we waiting for? I'm talking to everybody, especially the authorities in Biafra government in exile. Let them bring that thing in exile. Let them bring it home. Let them save home, because what they are trying to do is to save their people, to save home, to save Biafra land, and what have you. But we cannot continue talking about it without doing anything significant that will show the whole world that indeed we are out for something, and we are up to something, and we can do something, and we can have what belongs to us legitimately. Let us forget about this noise making on the social media. Let us stop talking too much. Let us join ourselves together and move into the forest and into the bushes in Biafra land and fish the criminals out and send them away out of our midst. Some of you will not like what I'm saying, but I'm not saying it for you to like it. Some of you will not like what I'm doing, but I'm not doing it for you to like it. I have received many insults and abuse from you people. And as I'm talking now, some of you who insulted me and abused me, Fulanis have killed you. You are no more alive. Because I said, this is the strategy, this is the way to fight these evil people, defeat them, and so that our people can be comfortable and sleep with the two eyes closed and can be able to have rest of mind and peace. Because Biafra land is not a terrorist land. Biafra land is not a grand battle. Biafra land is not a land of shedding blood. Biafra land rejects ethnic cleansing. Biafrans are not known for evil. Biafrans are good people with a good mind, and this is why they welcome people, strangers, visitors from every corner. I'm telling you that your Ohaneze have done the worst thing to you people today, as none of you was willing to get up, to do the needful, I will do as much I can.